screen and donate today. This is it, David.
Man, a lot of people are in this.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Your Battle of Wisconsin. Coming out in the black, he is a U17 World Team member, currently ranked #2. Ladies and gentlemen, your own Aeoden Sinclair!
Listen to that crowd. People are fired up. Aeoden Sinclair coming to the mat, putting on the ankle bands, and he's going to battle an AWA teammate in just a couple seconds. I can't wait.
And wearing the red, he is a two-time Fargo champion, currently ranked #1. Ladies and gentlemen, Wisconsin's own Connor Mirasola!
More people on their feet as Connor Mirasola comes to the mat. Another Wisconsin boy from not far away. And just like the co-main, very familiar opponents here in the main event.
Underway, 195 pounds. Connor Mirasola in the red. In the black, Aeoden Sinclair. And the hand fight is underway between these two Wisconsin native and Askren Wrestling Academy teammates.
These guys did wrestle about a year ago at the AWA duels. It was Sinclair winning that one 3-2.
Shot attempt there by Mirasola, or more of a fake, I should say. There's that drag, one of Sinclair's best attacks, but this time Mirasola able to square out of it.
Mirasola seems to get stronger every time you see him. Look at
Nice
this.
single, but a re-attack there, and now they're on the edge. There's an exchange by Mirasola on the edge. On that single, they'll go out of bounds.
Not just Wisconsin people tuning in tonight. Mirasola headed to Penn State, and Sinclair going to Missouri after this year.
Both Connor and his twin brother Cole committed to wrestle at Penn State.
Twin brother Cole in the corner over there with Max Askren.
Currently ranked 3rd in the country. Mirasola controlling center right now. Aeden's got a little more of an upright stance. Couple of feints there from Mirasola. Same shot there from, and now it's an underhook on the right side for Aeoden Sinclair.
Head position for Mirasola, slowing things down on that underhook.
Those fakes look to be having good effect for Mirasola. I'm curious to see if he's going to follow it up with a more committed penetration step.
Yeah, you wonder a little bit about the strategy, and another one.
Good little exchanges here. Both guys respecting the other's defense. 40 seconds to go.
The takedown Sinclair used in their last meeting was a really quick finish on a single leg. Given Mirasola's defense, it seems unlikely they'll be able to score that same way this time.
Now just 15 remaining. Oh, one way then the other for Sinclair, but no angle for him as Mirasola able to square up. There's a single leg, but they lose it. Hand fight picks up at the end, and we'll go to the second period scoreless. Flip goes red, Mirasola's choice.
Going underneath, no surprise there. Of course, these guys train at different AWA locations a lot of the time, but it sounds like they train together a couple times a week.
Yes, they do, and Mirasola was working with Aeoden as he was preparing for the Cadet World or U17 World Championships just this summer. Now tripod here for Mirasola, trying to get hands. Little ankle trap there. But kind of in that underhook position is Sinclair, and you think he's probably got to work to finish. Now he drops down to the leg, and he's going to get a return. Riding time at 32 and climbing, but right back up with the quad pod is Mirasola.
Nice adjustment there, Mirasola on the edge, but Sinclair drops to a leg. And we've been watching these guys wrestle freestyle for a few months. You forget about how good Sinclair is on top and how many tools he has to keep a guy down.
Mirasola gets set. 45 seconds of riding time already for Sinclair. That accumulated pretty quickly. Only one stoppage. And now using that same ankle trap again to great effect is Aeoden Sinclair. And now he's gonna slide a leg in. And I was wondering if the mat would be a big factor here. And right now, it feels like it is, as Aeoden Sinclair putting a really tough ride on Connor Mirasola.
Got to be discouraging for Mirasola to be what feels like so close to an escape a few times. And
he was.
Sinclair just hanging on. Leg in. And only 30 to go. And not one of those matches where we're going out of bounds constantly. So Sinclair racking up this riding time quick.
They're going to stalemate that, giving Mirasola probably one last crack to get away here in the second period. See if he can make the most of it. Escape would be huge. Although riding time is something he's going to have to contend with. Up to his feet again, but we know Sinclair's got that ankle trap. And now reaching back and trying to, got to be careful here if you're Mirasola, and he kind of thinks better, but not before eating a pretty serious crossface from Aeoden Sinclair. And he's gonna ride out here.
Really savvy period.
2 minutes of riding time for Sinclair as we go to the third. And what's Sinclair gonna do? He's gonna go under. Takes a lap around. And it looks like Mirasola gonna go optional. Wants to give himself 2 full minutes to work for a takedown.
Mirasola, tons of fakes in that first period.
So goes optional, kicks, and now 1-0 on the scoreboard, but riding time at 1:55 for Aeoden Sinclair. Connor Mirasola's got some work to do. Little misdirect, nice re-attack, Aeoden Sinclair. Crackdown position here. So he's trying to get his knee inside that foot, now circling all the way around. And there's 3 for Aeoden Sinclair, extending his lead. 4-0 plus riding time. And Mirasola in some trouble here.
Beautiful counter there from Sinclair. Floats through those positions. And now Sinclair right back to that ride.
And this is not how the third period was drawn up for Connor Mirasola.
4-0 lead, riding time locked.
Nice figure 4 ride there by Aeoden Sinclair. They're gonna hit Aeoden for stalling. Ben Askren's like, probably fair enough.
You know, and there is an emphasis this year. It's a new rule that seems like it should have been in place for a long time. You got to make an effort to turn on top, and definitely didn't look like much of an effort to turn there.
But riding time is locked. So that point effectively there for Aeoden. So you can eat a stall warning. And he might kick, yes, and he does. So 5-1, even though it reads 4-1 on the scoreboard, that riding time is coming. There's a little post attack by Mirasola. That was close. That was his best attack so far in this match. And he's trying to pull Aeoden off the mat so he can get a restart.
There were some very nervous photographers over there during that exchange.
Understandably so. Around 400 pounds of wrestler coming at you. There's a post attack for Mirasola, but the hips are so heavy from Aeoden Sinclair. Now, can he counter score here? He's locked around in that chest lock position. Now they come back up to their feet. 10 seconds to go. Mirasola in big trouble here. Sinclair gonna hand fight, hold position. And that's how this one's gonna end. With riding time, Aeoden Sinclair back at #1 at 195 pounds.
Takes the victory over Conor Mirasola. These guys share an embrace, and there it is. Missouri commit Aeoden Sinclair with the hand raise. Takes over #1.
What a performance in this crowd. Letting these kids know they appreciate their efforts and their entertainment. Was it outstanding who's #1 start to finish, and seeing these two Wisconsin products put it on the line here, and it's